Before we start today's video, I do want to take a quick minute and introduce you to the new Octane 100 face lotion from 1821 Man-Made. This is a brand that I've both used and loved for a very long time now. I've talked about them countless times here on the channel, and part of the reason I've done that and loved them so much is their incredible scents, which one is featured front and center right here on this new lotion. Their incredible sweet tobacco scent, it's right here inside this new face moisturizer, and let me tell you first off, just with this new stuff, it smells incredible. Beyond that though, what we have here is a lightweight, non-greasy moisturizer that is filled with amino acids and antioxidants that helps refuel the skin and defy the signs of aging. Using it is super easy too because it's non-greasy. This is something that personally I have to have in a moisturizer because my face is already oily, so if I use something that's greasy, it's just not gonna work. That's definitely not the case here. It makes it nice and easy to use and work with. It works right into the skin and doesn't leave any of that greasy, oily feel behind. It also contains some other awesome stuff like ginger root extract that protects collagen, enhances elasticity, and coffee seed oil that restores and brightens the complexion. On top of all that, again, it has that really addicting sweet tobacco fragrance. You can find this or any of the other awesome products from the 1821 Man-Made shop at the link in the description. I do highly recommend you check this moisturizer out and the rest of the lineup. I cannot honestly say enough times how much I love this brand. And if you do want to check this out, a link will be in the description. Once again, that's 1821 Man-Made top shelf grooming goods for the aspiring gentleman. Now though, on to today's episode. What is happening, guys? Mike here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're continuing our look at the King Brown line with a full look at their grooming spray. Alright, so today we've got another spray. I know, there's sprays everywhere right now. They're absolutely the trend at the moment, and this new one comes to us courtesy of King Brown, and according to the brand, this grooming spray is a water-based spray that offers a wide variety of application and styling options, including texture, volume, and light hold. They also say this one's suitable for all hair types and all lengths. Price-wise, we are looking at $20 for 6 ounces of product. Moving straight into the demo here, we are going to start with our before shot so we can have something to compare it to later. So let's take a look at that and see if we can make this situation a little better there, shall we? Starting with a nice little resetting of the hair, making it nice and damp. I'm then going to spray it all around my head and make sure, as usual, it gets all over the hair and into the roots. I'm then going to hit it with the heat and get it all nice, dry, and done up here, and here's the result. I will say first, I'm not fully done yet here with this one. We got a little extra to do, but just for fairness sake, this is the result that we get just with using it the natural way. I think we do have some volume. We got some structure there for sure. Something that's nice and obviously set in there as far as hold goes. I think it's a solid attempt for sure as far as pre-styling goes. Of course, though, it's not enough for my hair to just leave it like this. I mean, that's kind of the point of pre and post styling, really. And after testing this spray out a couple of different times and ways, I found that I could actually improve things a bit by spritzing a few more onto the dry hair here and then hitting it with the cold air function to seal things in and then dry up the previously mentioned spritzes. And in my opinion, this completely alters the final result. It's not quite on the level of pre and post styling though, as far as results go, and then even styling steps really. So I would call this almost like a 2-step pre-styling or a double pre-style maybe. I'll have to think of a cool name for this, but essentially that's what you're doing. It's just double pre-styling. You have the standard steps of pre-styling, blow drying and whatnot, and then you just add in that extra step there at the end, and I think this really changes the outcome a lot compared to what it was if we were to just leave it after the initial blow drying. Moving over to the washout here though, this is almost not even worth mentioning. Stuff like this just comes out as soon as it senses water. I mean, you could be walking by a lake or it could be raining in the next town and poof, this stuff is gone. It's beyond easy rinse out. The scent here though is described as light wood and spice base notes with subtle hint of citrus and mint. It's a cologne. It's a really nice and bold cologne. I like how it's bold, but it's not overwhelming. It's also like not super in your face, but it's in your face enough for you to be like, man, that smells good. My final verdict though, now with this spray, bringing it all together here, is I think this was a decent decent attempt at this type of product from this brand. I've definitely used sprays that had far less performance than what we have here, and honestly, this isn't too bad. I do think the hold was a bit light for my liking, and the texture really wasn't as present as I'd prefer it to be. That's my personal criticism on it. However, I do think, again, that when it comes to sprays, this one here does perform better than a lot of the sprays that I see being used out there, ones that people are posting about and talking about on Amazon or forums and things like that. I think that this one would outperform a lot of those popular ones. I mean, honestly, some of those other sprays, you couldn't find the results if you had a map and a flashlight. I mean, it's really annoying. But this one here, I think, actually has some results that you can see. I did have my criticism of those said results, so I do go back to that, but I do think the hold that it does provide is decent and structurally sound. It's not too dry, and it doesn't fall out of your hair after 5 minutes. And honestly, I do think on a thinner or finer hair type, you might actually have a bit more hold than what I saw here. I do think too that it fits nicely in their lineup of products, and I think it can be easily combined with one of the other King Brown products, ones that we've looked at, or some that we're going to look at here in the next couple of videos. We got a couple left to clear out this entire lineup, so keep an eye on that. And remember, if you are in the USA, that they do have that new store here, so you don't have to pay for those large shipping costs coming all the way from Australia. You can actually just buy it from kingbrownUSA.com. The link in the description there if you're interested. Let me know too what you thought about this spray in the comment section there. There's been a lot of sprays coming out lately, so I'm really interested in hearing what you guys think about all these. And while you're there, make sure you help me out and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. That's a big help here. Subscribing really helps the channel grow, and I'm really trying to grow this thing, so help me out. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much in advance, and thank you also for checking out this product in this video with me. And if you do want to see more, I will have another video coming out very soon, and until then, take it easy. I'll see you next time.